In the day's other news, the U.S. Gulf Coast battened down for Hurricane Sally's arrival later tonight. It's expected to hit east of New Orleans with up to 2 feet of rain. Another hurricane struck Bermuda today, and 2 more are brewing in the Atlantic. We get more from Ken Graham, director of the National Hurricane Center. He spoke with our Stephanie Sy earlier.
Ken Graham, thank you so much for joining us. You know, the governor of Louisiana said that for a lot of people, Hurricane Sally seemed to have come out of nowhere, rapidly forming into a hurricane just in the last day. What does the current forecast, Ken, tell us about where it's heading and how strong it will be?
Yeah, looking at 100-mile-an-hour winds right now, so significant hurricane. And actually, looking at this, I mean, the tropical storm force winds extend out over 100 miles, but the real story here is slow, and that is a big problem. So if you think about this being 1 p.m. Tuesday, this is 1 p.m. Wednesday. In 24 hours, that's not a lot of movement. So the problem is, with a slow storm like that, that just compounds the issues with rainfall, storm surge. It's going to be water. You're going to see that storm surge from Louisiana all the way back to Florida, and torrential, dangerous rains as well from Mississippi, Alabama, the Florida Panhandle, even into Georgia. So significant issue with the water, slow storms, that just compounds the issues.
Yeah, and a lot of times there's focus on the center of the hurricane and when it hits landfall. With Hurricane Sally, are we more concerned with the prolonged impacts?
Absolutely. You know, let's look at that. So, you know, you have the cone. So the cone really is where 2/3 of the time we expect to have the center. But the impacts are well outside of it. I mean, you look at this rainfall well outside of the cone. That's a huge area of rainfall. But the other part of this is the dangerous storm surge. That's historically the leading cause of fatalities in these tropical systems. So you look at some of these values from southeast Louisiana to portions of the Mississippi coast, 7 to 11 feet, but even 6 to 9 feet, 4 to 6 feet, 5 to 8 in Mobile Bay. So from Alabama, the Florida Panhandle, the Mississippi coast to Louisiana, just dangerous storm surge, and that it makes it very dangerous to travel. And a lot of those areas, if the local officials tell you to leave, it's just so important to not be in those dangerous locations.
I know you all were predicting a very active season. You're now monitoring 5 Atlantic cyclones at the same time, only the second time in recorded history for that to happen, even running out of names for these hurricanes. Ken Graham with the National Hurricane Center, thank you so much for the latest.
Thank you.